Hey man, sorry I'm late.
Morning. It's okay. What's up with this weather, right?
Yeah, I thought we planned it well, and that we were gonna leave when it was finally warming up into spring. But I guess you never know with Chicago, huh?
Yeah, I mean they call it the White City. I thought that was because of the museums, but
Yeah.
here we are.
Hey, what'd you put in the cooler back there?
Got the drinks you wanted me to get. It was the Malort, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And then we had the I couldn't remember the beer, so I grabbed Old Style. Is that okay?
Oh, I thought we were gonna do Goose Island.
I,
You know what? Hey,
we'll live.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, let's get moving.
Hi. You may know me from my popular blog covering Chicagoland museums. Today, I am proud to announce that I am moving beyond these popular Chicagoland locations. I, J.K. Warsaw, will be traveling America and reviewing obscure museums and roadside attractions off the beaten path alongside my young lord. I'm going to be doing travel blogs, and also, for the first time ever, I am creating video logs. We're a two-man team, including production and editing and writing and everything. So it would mean the world to us if you could support us alongside our 5 very generous patrons. I am so excited. My website, by the way, is jkwarsaw.blog. That's jkwarsaw.blog. That's my very popular blog. I highly recommend you check it out. I hope that my travels can help inspire you and help to bring more attention to these obscure and off the beaten path locations. I'm J.K. Warsaw.
I've actually never had Malort. I know, that's why I asked you to grab it.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah, I know it's pretty popular around here. All right, let's get moving.
Warsaw, you never did tell me where we were going.
How's your ecological history?
We are here in the eye of Volo Bog. It's the southernmost quaking bog in North America, and it's actually the only one in Illinois. Everything that you see here is floating on the water, all the plants, and this bog is 50 feet deep. And someday, this body of water won't exist anymore. The reason that is because this bog is showing all phases of bog succession throughout it. One way to think about that is the plants are changing the environment slowly over time. There are concentric rings of different habitat zones throughout the bog, and this is the innermost one that we're in now. As we go outwards, there are more shrubs, there are more trees, it is more marshy than boggy. But this is the eye, and as those habitat zones zone in on this innermost portion, it will disappear. Maybe not in our lifetime, but over a series of thousands of years, this will disappear. Just like how, over thousands of years, glaciers created this area and carved it out, and carved out all of the features that we see in the Midwest, like the Great Lakes, like the flat topography of northern Illinois that allowed water to collect here and create bogs. And that's actually why northern Illinois and Chicagoland is so flat. It's because it's supposed to be, because the glaciers carved it to be that way. It holds water naturally. That's why it is a wetland. If you're driving by through the Midwest and you see all these retention lakes and ponds, maybe they weren't supposed to be there, and it was supposed to be wetland, holding all the water in. If you're in the Chicagoland area and you're wondering why your basement is flooding, it's because it's supposed to. The bogs and the nature and the wetlands that are supposed to be in the area before it was settled is supposed to hold all of that water. So if you think about it, the ecosystem of Chicago is kind of all a big lie that we've built for ourselves to live in. We don't actually need these tunnels these grand tunnels built under Chicago to fill up with water to stop our streets from flooding. We don't need all these extra projects. What we need to do is we need to return to nature. Your basement should flood. That's how it's supposed to be. But we live there. So we make it for us. You can still see what things used to be like here though. Only an hour outside of Chicago. Get back in touch with your natural elements. Enjoy nature, experience ecological change in progress. And there's also a lot of rarer plants here, wildlife to see. Species that are threatened can thrive here due to the natural area, and it's something that people really support. There's a visitor center here that they've got all sorts of information and neat stuff to check out, and there's even a Friends of Volo Bog organization. If you've got some free time, come check it out, volunteer, learn what you can. It's super neat and a unique experience, especially this far south in America. You'd actually have to go as far north as Minnesota or Canada to see some of what's going on here ecologically. So it's a really neat experience. I think a lot of that is it.
Hey, Warsaw.
Yeah.
You know, technically we weren't even at a bog there.
What do you mean?
So, the difference between a bog and, say, a fen. Bogs only get water inlet to them through, like, rain falling. And this one had a few, like, places that could, like, just drain into it. So, it's technically Volo fen.
Wait,
but
so you're saying that because there's multiple sources of water going into this bog, it's not going to be acidic, and therefore it's a fen?
yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that when we were out there? That would have been a great. All right. Well, it's too
That's
late.
like common knowledge, I thought, you know?
It's fine. You know,
It'll be okay.
You said your ecological history wasn't even that good.
Yeah, because I thought that was like the baseline. I don't know.
The baseline for you is not the baseline for our readers. They're smart people, but they want to know the background info on these things.
Yeah, that's why you're the boss. I'm just thinking. You're thinking ahead. You're thinking about the readers.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, hey, it's the first one, and I think that was a good one.
The first. You haven't even told me what we're doing.
What do you mean I haven't told you what we're doing?
Yeah, buddy. Keep tailgating me. That's not gonna make me go faster.
Here we are at the National Mustard Museum, just outside of Madison, Wisconsin.
There's no way they're gonna think that you actually want their house to flood.
Okay.
But about houses, you haven't told me where we're staying tonight.
Yes, I have a guy. I've got a guy for this.
How do you always have a guy?
Hey,
It's honestly really impressive.
it pays to have connections, my friend.
That it does. That it does.
Yep. That's half the reason that we're doing this, isn't it? Especially for you, right?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Hey, hello, welcome. Thank you for having us. It's so good to see you, Guy.
Yeah, how was the drive?
You know, it wasn't too bad. It was snowier than we were expecting.
Oh yeah, it gets like that around this time. Say, who's your friend?
This is my young ward, my associate who's helping me.
Hi, my name is...
So, now that he's out, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
The young ward, was it? What's his deal?
Yeah, so he is my assistant or intern. He's not really actually like my young ward, obviously. He's just helping me out with the blog and this whole road trip, and he wants to apply to some art history programs, and I think he wants to get into some fairly selective programs, and I think he's hoping that this whole experience will be a way to make his profile stand out a little bit on a resume. And
Are you paying him?
No, we can't afford that. Meals are covered, and also he's getting the experience, and also I'm gonna write him a really nice letter of recommendation at the end of all this.
Not even paying your young ward. Look, I like your writing on your blog enough, but I don't think it's really college recommendation material. I respect your work, but tonight's gonna be the last night. I can't house a man who won't even pay his young ward.
Well, I understand. I'm disappointed to hear it. But...
Also, did you lie about being a master at chess? You suck.
No. I was just testing you. I know you said you.
You failed. You're a failure.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
you're a failure.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go to bed if that's okay. Okay. Good night.
That's for the rest.
I always need to do it like 3 times to figure out how to do it. We've just pulled off the highway into Sparta, Wisconsin, and we're at a building that used to be a Masonic temple before it was turned into a local history museum for Monroe County. In addition to Monroe County Museum, there's also the Deke Slayton Museum. Deke Slayton was an astronaut, and here we are at the border of Minnesota and Wisconsin, the Mississippi River. Now, the Mississippi River, I'm here at the Spam Museum. Now, the Spam Museum has been a lot of fun today. Man, what a day.
Oh, I'm beat. Oh, it's kind of hot in here.
I'll hit the goddamn set. Man, I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah, wow. I could really go for like an Italian beef right now.
Yeah, I would love some Portillo's right now.
You know, I could go for some Bona.
Mr. Beef?
Al's?
Oh, Johnny's.
You know who's got a great beef? My buddy Josh. His mom makes the best sandwich. Oh man.
You ever get the beef from like just whatever random food stand?
Good grab. Toothbrush. Yeah, excuse me.
Oh, I'm almost done.
Looks nice.
Oh my god. No way,
What?
look at this.
Oh,
Right here.
they're not open
They're
yet.
I wish I could get a beef, man.
Damn. Here we are in Oshkosh, Wisconsin at the Experimental Aircraft Association, which has a museum filled with all sorts of planes and simulators and... You know, Mike, I was actually training to be a pilot.
Really?
Yeah. My eyes, unfortunately, are not good enough.
I bet this takes you back.
Yep, just like riding a bike. See? Totally.
Oh yeah.
Just like riding a bike.
like riding a bike.
You know, these simulators aren't actually that accurate anyway, so...
Maybe they were right to not let you in.
No, it's just that this isn't. These controls are nothing alike. Actually, it's.
Hold on, let me try.
One interesting thing about this place is, of course, the dedication to military history, and here we have.
Hi.
Hi, good evening.
Hi. Hello. How are you guys?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Awesome. We're doing great. Was the drive really long? Traffic bad?
No,
Or
traffic wasn't bad. We were out there for a while.
yeah, it must have taken you guys ages. Well, it's good to see you.
Yes.
Your room is going to be this one on the
Okay,
left.
great.
Bathroom
Thank you.
is just across. Yeah, of course.
We were thinking about going
You've got
to
some
that,
extra blankets and
flag.
stuff if you
The really
need.
the tallest flag in the United States.
Towels
Yeah.
in the
But
bathroom.
listen, you have to hear about this bog that we went to, though.
Oh,
that sounds
Oh,
interesting.
uh,
I've never
yeah,
been to
no.
a bog
Yeah,
before.
Nora, by the way, I wasn't sure if he said anything about it, but
Mike, me too.
Tim has been very excited.
Yeah.
Come on. I get it. You're like the chess master or something. Play the fundamentals.
I adjust this piece.
Might be. I don't want to be rude or anything, but
Yeah.
you're from Chicago, and like
Yeah, no.
obviously like experts in Chicago.
Yes.
Well, we're taking a trip down there in a couple weeks. We're gonna do like
fun.
a weekend.
Great city.
Really excited about it. We've never been.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
I hope so.
Yeah. Well, we don't get many chances to get out and
Yeah,
stuff these
well.
days, but.
You can of course consult my blog. It's very popular.
Well, I thought, just direct from the source. I just had a couple questions, if you don't mind.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So there's a couple places we want to see. We know the Field Museum is a great museum.
Yes.
And the we also kind of wanted to just like walk around and stuff in the downtown area. And we're wondering if we could do that, the Field Museum.
Yes.
And walk to like the bean, the big like sculpture. Like if you could
Yeah.
do those in the same day. We're trying to maximize what we can do.
No, those are pretty far away. Actually, they're like on opposite ends of the city.
Oh.
You'd have to. You could maybe do it, but it'd be really tough. Like you'd either have to get to. You'd either have to do the bean really early in the morning, or you'd have to do it maybe like sunset or later. So
Oh.
it's kind of like. I mean, maybe at sunset it'd be nice, but you'd be
Sunset is beautiful though.
Yeah, they'd be hustling to get there in time though.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's maybe a bit of a bummer, but we'll keep it in mind.
We can flip some stuff around. We'll make it work.
Chicago's a big city.
True.
Lots to see.
Another thing we were wondering if we could do the Museum of Science and Industry.
Yes.
We're big museum
Yeah.
buffs, obviously.
Right,
Big followers
yeah.
of your blog.
Of course.
And we were wondering. We just know that like we've seen pictures of Wrigleyville and
Yeah.
stuff. Very beautiful part of the city. Again, like, could we do those in the same day? Should we do one on Saturday, one on Sunday? Just wondering, like, how to make that work.
those two are actually pretty close, and they're only like 2 blue line stops away. So that should be fine.
The blue line, the metro.
Yeah, the Metro Blue Line. Yeah, the
Okay.
Metro Blue Line.
Marcel, have you made your move yet?
No, I'm close.
Just remember your fundamentals, man. I believe in you.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I need to get a drink. Tim, could you help me get something for the other guests? Too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One sec, you guys. I'll be right back.
Fantastic game we have here.
We need to talk.
About what? I mean, we've got guests. I mean, getting the drinks. What's this about?
I don't know. Something about the guy just seemed a little weird.
What? I mean.
Yeah, so this is actually a new variation that I've been working on just myself.
That guy claims to be really good at chess, right?
Yeah, I mean, he is. Did you see that? Like, I've never seen anything like that move.
It's never been played before.
Sweetheart, that is the Bong Cloud opening.
It's got a name. Like it.
It
I can't
gets
even.
its name from the weed that it's about. It's a meme. It's not
Okay,
a good
well,
chess
maybe
move.
he's just going easy on me. I don't know. I'm not that
Are you, like,
good.
doing a meme?
And the idea is, I want to show that I'm the strongest,
Right,
and
like
so
a-
I'm putting myself into danger, and it'll get in his head, and
But you're not that bad either.
I have been practicing a little bit.
I think that the strategy is also, the queen's backing him up. You know, we got the diagonals going right there. And so it's one step of the king to open up those laser beams. And the pawns are like a natural phalanx here.
Look, I don't know. This guy he doesn't seem like he is who he says he is.
What did you say you were again?
Oh, you know, I'm an ultra master.
And we're spending a lot of money on it. How much do you think we're spending a month on this?
It's like $20. It's not that. I mean, it's like a Netflix subscription.
It's like $20 a post. Try $80 a month.
Yeah.
You wanted the tier 3 subscription, right?
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
wanted to support these guys. They're doing good work.
At $20 a post?
Okay, that does seem a little bad.
It's a lot. Okay, it's...
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know this guy means a lot to you, and I know this is something you want to keep doing, but if we're going to be going on this trip soon, we can't spend $80 a month on a guy who's faking chess.
Yeah, I just don't like to go to all the tournaments, but when I did, I was an ultra master for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you think it's important that we cut it out, then... Well, I guess I'll break the news to them. I'd rather do it in person.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sweetheart. We can't right now.
I understand. I trust you.
Do you want to see if they want wine?
Yeah, that might be good. I'll ask.
I think I could use some.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too.
You know, Styx is actually a Chicago band.
I love Styx. This is great.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Nora's making up some glasses of wine. You guys like red wine?
That'll be great.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
great.
thank you so much.
Can I get some water as well, do you think?
Yeah, and I'm sure she can make up some. She'll make up some glasses of water as well.
Thank you. I really love this album, man. I didn't know you had this.
It's a really, really good album. One of my favorites. I'm a huge fan of Styx. There was something I needed to talk to you guys about, though. I was just talking to Nora.
Yeah.
You know how I mentioned, this trip to Chicago. It's one of the few we get to take in the year.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say, first off, I'm so glad you're here. Legitimately, so glad you're here. It's a dream come true for me, really. But I was just talking to Nora, and I mentioned we're going to that trip to Chicago soon.
Yeah.
Well, money's just kind of tight, and she told me we're going to need to cut our sub.
Hey, I get it. You have to do what's right for your family.
Well, actually, I've got my own card, my personal card. I've got a little bit of allowance. I can't do a tier 3. I can't afford that. But I think I can afford a tier 1.
Oh, really?
Still want to support you guys, You do such good work. I really love what you guys do. It's great. It's at least something,
Yeah, that's so generous of you, man.
Thank
I
you.
think we can actually work out a way for you to keep some of the upper tier benefits. And I don't think
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if we can do all of them, but most of them we should be able to do. Yeah, you've been so hospitable, and you're one of my favorite patrons to chat with.
That's so kind of you. Unfortunately, I do have one more thing.
Okay.
I got work in the morning, so you guys got to be out by 6.
Okay.
Okay.
I am standing at the base of a giant metal pole. This giant metal pole is not just an ordinary giant metal pole. It is actually the tallest flagpole in the world at 400 feet tall. That's taller than the Statue of Liberty, and what it houses is the largest American flag in the world. At 70 by 140 feet, it weighs over 250 pounds and is over 900,000 square inches in area. It's so big and heavy that they had to design a special sewing pattern to make the construction solid. And even then, approximately every 130 days, due to the wind conditions and how heavy the flag is, it needs to be retired. On top of the flagpole is actually a weather station that tells us just how fast wind speeds are and how they're affecting the flag. And of course, this flag is exactly where you'd expect it to be, in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin, the heartland of the United States. What a beauty this flag is. Hey Mike, check out this panorama.
Wow, that's certainly something.
Yeah, you look great. You
Oh,
look great. Look
wow.
at you.
There I am.
I really like the long dolly away.
We'll be able to work with that for sure. Here we are at the Groman Museum at the Milwaukee School of Engineering. Now, this is an interesting art museum in that it's dedicated to human work and the evolution of human work. And it's got these amazing industrial landscapes.
Oh, hey,
You
what's up? Oh, I don't know, man. I've just been doing.
They got sodas in the rest stops and pops. You want one?
Oh wow.
I can get you one.
I'm okay. I've been doing some thinking about, like the how the trip's been going so far, and it's only like it hasn't been that long yet compared to like how long we're trying to be out here for, and we've already lost 2 of your patrons. They've already dropped out or dropped down.
Yeah.
And it's financially, I'm not even getting paid for this, man. Like I don't see a long-term future for this project right now. We're the closest to Chicago we've been in a while, and I think now's a good time to maybe call it quits.
Are you real? I thought you saw the vision of this. I think this is going to be big and really take off. I know we hit a road bump, but I mean, I know Tim is still a big believer, like he's not paying us as much as he was, but he's still doing it. And
the belief is there, yeah, but we can only do so much with belief. A lot of things need money.
all right,
I need money.
all right, Tim. Well, I guess this isn't about how I was joking about stopping in Gary, Indiana. Is it? We don't have to stop anywhere in Indiana.
If you can just drop me by my place when we get back into town, I think that's for the best.
All right. Well, I guess let me know if you change your mind. I'm gonna go back inside and go to the bathroom. What a jagoff.
it is with a heavy heart that is that too much? I'm sorry to write this, but the travel vlog project will be indefinitely canceled. It didn't take off quite as quickly as I had hoped, and like financially, it's tough to keep it going right. No. Should I get into finances? Unfortunately, I remain committed. I remain committed to. Is this Inside Out? Is this watch Inside Out? I don't remember. Does not say. Okay. This I know is not Wash Inside Out. I remain committed to bringing. I remain committed to doing the normal Chicagoland Museum vlogs, but unfortunately, the travel vlog series is no longer financially viable. Hopefully, within the coming months, we'll be able to bring back. We'll be able to bring back the travel vlog, as the videos that are out continue to gain more exposure and traction. Please feel free to please consider making a small donation or increasing the tier of your current subscription, your current monthly. What's a respectful way to say this?
Continuing on to Jacksonville, Florida.
Alright, that's the trash. Are we all good to go?
Yep, that's everything.
Cool. This is a nice trip.
Beautiful landscapes.
Yeah, sorry for getting sick. The camping trip was great. I wish we got to do more together in SF here. But oh well.
Listen, dude, I am so glad you came. It's been too long, and it's great to see you. Getting sick, that's part of life. You can't really choose when to get sick.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But being out here, thinking about this trip, I've been thinking about moving.
Oh, really?
Yeah, San Francisco has been very good to me, but I feel like I've been here for too long. I need something new. I need something fresh. I need something.
Where are you thinking of moving?
I can't leave the ocean.
What, Lake Michigan wasn't good enough for you?
I don't know. Something about the ocean just calls to me, and I can't leave it. It's like home to me. But I also love the West Coast too much. It's just, there's so much beauty in the nature here that I could never give that up, ever. So I've been thinking about Seattle, Portland,
Okay.
maybe LA. I don't know.
What's the appeal of LA? Like Death Valley?
Death Valley for sure. Death Valley, Joshua Tree State Park.
Okay.
Women.
All right, man.
But, you know, thinking about this change in my life has me thinking about your blog.
Yeah.
I know you've kind of maybe hit a rut lately, but I think you should really give it a second shot.
I don't know. I mean, I love doing it, but it I feel like it stopped. You know, I ran into problems and it stopped kind of feeling totally me sometimes. So I don't know. I felt like I was overdoing it sometimes. You know.
Hear me out. Pick it back up. Make it you. Make it you. At the bog, in the natural areas, you were shining like a shooting star. I think you should go back to Michigan and explore all of the natural beauty that it has to offer.
Yeah, you know, it would be kind of cool to do a feature on like all the different sand dunes there. You know, Warren, Sleeping Bear.
Exactly. Exactly.
There's like, you know, national forest there. Yeah, it'd be fun, but I don't know. You know, the money is the money.
Hey, wait. I'll cut you a check.
No,
I'll fund the entire thing. It's no sweat, I swear.
I can't accept that.
So did you actually read my planning email this time?
What email?
Oh, we're like in the same, like I put the outfit and everything for day one in. I thought like maybe you picked it this time.
No, I just dress like this.
Oh.
You know I'm not really an email guy.
Yeah.
Like maybe like every few weeks.
Yeah, I do it kind of impulsively. But smell that Michigan air?
Michigan. Sure. No, it's like really smoggy today.
Yeah, I guess the lighthouse isn't working that well.
Well, yeah, that wouldn't really help. You know, Michigan actually has over 100 lighthouses on its shores.
Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, Michigan's got like the biggest shoreline of any state, right?
Oh, yeah. You came prepared with all these Michigan facts. I see that you were researching for the trip.
Well, I'm just a history and geography fan like you.
Oh, you know, you had me brush it up on my ecological history last time. I thought I was going to come prepared, but I guess I didn't really bring as much as you did.
Hey, it's okay.
You those guys that made the vlog about that bog?
What?
What?
The vlog about the bog. About the Volo bog.
You watched our video?
Yes, of course. It was a fantastic production.
Really?
Like from the factual knowledge that you gave to the inspiring quotes to being just about Chicago. Oh, it was so great. Like it was fantastic. Do you mind if I get a photo real quick?
No, of course not. I love meeting fans.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah. Perfect. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah. Oh, Mike.
Nice to meet you.
Or something.
It's great to meet you guys. I will say, the one thing I do want to just add in, you know, because of how the bog is actually constructed and things like that, you know, it's not actually a bog, but rather a fen.
Oh yeah, because it's not just rainwater, so the pH is different.
Exactly. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, fantastic.
You know,
work.
Volo fen doesn't roll off the tongue as well as Volo bog. You know.
Fair. I mean, what can you do? It's all right. Hey, I know I'm not one of your patrons or anything, but do you guys take card?
Yeah, I think I have the thing.
Okay, cool. Here, let me.
Okay.
Oh my.
That's very generous.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Once again, great meeting you guys.
Oh, of course.
Thanks for being so cool.
Thanks.
No, thank you.
Be on the lookout for a new one about sand dunes. All right.
I'm on it.
And
Thanks,
I gotta say, great outfit, man.
Thanks,
Wonderful.
you too.
Looks like he read the email.
All right, Mike. I'm not an email guy. All right.
Okay.
sorry. I'll try to read
That's-
my email more, okay?
Welcome back. Yeah. Where are you trying to go first?
Well, I want to hit the dunes, but I was thinking you decide.
Wow.
Yeah, plenty of research.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Hi, I'm J.K. Warsaw, and I'm here at Warren Dunes State Park.
All right, Mike. I think that's the last of my stuff. Are you all ready to go?
Oh yeah. I'll get down there.
Okay. Come on, we got a pretty strict timetable today with the big drive up north.
Yeah.
All right, that everything?
Should be.
All right, excellent. Ooh, I gotta lock up.
Yeah. We should probably make sure we leave that locked. That wasn't too bad of a place. How'd you swing it?
Oh, that is actually a patron's place. They owe me a favor, so.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they let us stay the night while they're out of town, but they are coming back, and they wanted us out before they got back.
Got it.
Oh, your drink's on top. Yeah. All right.
Where are we staying tonight, by the way?
Oh, that is a surprise. You are gonna love it.
I love surprises.
Hi, we're at the Sleeping Bear Point Coast Guard Station and Maritime Museum. Do you think that worked?
No.
Maybe I'll just stick to it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, let's do another take.
Yeah, you go. You sit down over there. All right. Hi, we're at the Sleeping Bear Point Coast Guard Station and Maritime Museum. I think that was the one. I think it's that easy. Behind me are the Sleeping Bear Dunes.
You know, if you had told me we were going to be walking for a while, I wouldn't have left my water in the car.
I don't think we'll be too much longer. We're just looking until we can find a good spot.
What are we filming? Spot for what?
Oh, it's not for filming. We're gonna be camping. You know,
What?
sleep. Yeah, haven't you ever been camping before?
No, I haven't. What? I didn't see a tent. What?
I got some hammocks in the back, and
hammocks?
it's gonna be really fun then. At night under the stars.
What about
right now?
What about the bugs? What?
Bugs? Oh, we got mosquito nets, so then it'll keep the bugs out.
You don't have a. I didn't. Hammocks?
It'll be fun.
Are you sure this is a good idea? Like, we don't have a campsite?
Yeah, why not? It's beautiful. We're in a national forest. We're right exactly where we're supposed to be. Returning to nature, right? Like we talked about in the bog video. Listen, I'm gonna take a leak. Why don't you keep on looking up ahead, and I'll meet up with you in a sec.
What? I can't.
I'm actually
I'm not.
I'm here at the John Ball Zoo. Hi, I'm here at the John Ball Zoo. Hey, I'm here at the John Ball Zoo. John Ball Zoo. Hi, I'm here at the John Ball Zoo. Hi, J.K. Warsaw here at the John Ball Zoo. Hi, we're here at the John Ball Zoo. So, compared to Lincoln Park and compared to Brookfield Zoo, what do you think of this one?
Well, I put like Lincoln Park, John Ball.
Yeah, Brookfield. Yeah, I think that's
maybe
right.
Brookfield.
Brookfield Zoo's.
Well, if we're being real.
The Chicago Zoological Society. We're here at the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Museum. We're here at the Gerald R. Ford. We're here at the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Museum. All right, we're good. That's all we need. We are here at the Grand Rapids Public Museum. I think there's a piece of cheese right there. Hold on. Let me.
I'm here at this piece of cheese.
We're here at the Grand Rapids Public Museum. This right here is the memorial bell, which
Was rung as a call to action in
yeah,
1878.
which
It was
yeah.
the bell for the Grand Rapids Fire Department.
We don't need to hold the whole thing, but just like part of it to cut into something else. We're here at the Grand Rapids Public Museum. This right here is a memorial bell, which was originally first rung as a call to action for firefighters in 1878. All right, we're gonna have to redo that one, Mike. So, what'd you think of the public museum?
It wasn't too bad. I kind of enjoyed it, but there was a lot of kids.
Yeah,
Allowed.
Yeah, I think the Gerald R. Ford is more probably my speed, but
Presidential.
I do appreciate a lot of what's in there.
These museums are super important, Like,
Yeah.
you gotta get stuff like this.
It was a good pick. You know, I checked your email this morning. I didn't see rain in Grand Rapids for today on that. You had such a detailed weather thing, but at least it stopped now.
Yeah, it's... Can't control the weather. All you can do is predict it.
True.
But you read... What did you think? Like, I thought I presented all that pretty well.
Yeah, no, you have great attention to detail. I'll tell you that.
Thank you. It's one thing I like is knowing the facts. I was getting a bit hungry right now. What were you thinking? Food.
For lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could do whatever. I mean, we have seen a lot already today, so probably a good idea to take a break. I got recommendations, bro.
Oh,
What are
yeah?
you thinking?
I done a little looking, but what do you got? I could go for like a burger. You feel burgers?
A burger? There are plenty of burger places here. I actually feel like they're cheaper and bigger than what you get in Chicago. There's Stella's has these big burgers with blue cheese. There's like we could go to Hopcat. Their fries used to literally be called crack fries, but
No
they had
way.
to change it. Yeah, we could think about maybe going to some sort of brewing company, like there's Founders or New Holland. I don't know when those places open though. But
Brew pubs, right?
yeah, there's also like plenty of those types of places too. I don't know, like Grand Rapids tries to be like Milwaukee in that they're like about beer, right? Like,
Yeah. Kind of spoiled for choice then, huh?
yeah. Here, let's actually go up to the bridge, see the view.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want you to see it. I guess we
Gotta
can
go
just
up this
climb
way,
up
right?
this, or I mean, there's the stairs on the other side. I think this is more fun. All right, you got it?
I think so.
There you go. We're good.
Thank God it's okay, Warsaw. I don't know what I was gonna do. Hold it for me?
Yeah.
See?
There you go.
Teamwork.
Yeah, so this is the Blue Bridge.
Oh. It's blue.
Yeah. So I'm pretty glad that you picked Grand Rapids, actually.
Yeah, really, because there's a lot to do here. Like, the museums have all been really cool, like all the places we've been to. The restaurants are good. And it really helps that you know the area so well. Like, you've been really knowledgeable this trip.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yeah. Like, you went to school up here or something?
Not exactly, no.
Look at this.
You know, I've
That's
actually
crazy.
been meaning to talk to you about that, Mike. You see, so this whole trip, I've been trying to be nicer and more genuine and honest about things and make this a true partnership between us.
Okay, yeah.
But there's J.K. Warsaw is a character that I play for the purpose of the blog. My actual name is John Van Kirk. I'm not actually from Chicago.
You're not from Chicago? Are you from
No.
like Grand Rapids?
I'm from West Michigan.
Okay.
Wyoming specifically.
Are you from Wyoming? I thought you said Michigan.
Yeah, it's a town in Michigan.
You're not even from like
It's in
Grand
the
Rapids?
It's in the area.
It's in the area. Okay.
It's you know,
So
I didn't
You're
know
not
how
even
to,
from Chicago.
Well, I mean, I think I am now. I think we're all from Chicago, you know? I mean, hey, you're from Lyons.
Oh my god.
That's not
the same thing at all.
I mean, it kind of is.
You don't-
It's arbitrary.
You don't even have the money, do you?
I do this time. I do.
We were in the woods last night.
Mike, yeah, because if I paid for a hotel, I wouldn't have the money to pay you.
Oh, sure. And I bet the patron just happened to owe you a favor too.
They did.
Never should have come back here. Fuck this.
Mike, come on, Mike. Mike, come on. Mike, wait, come on. Mike, don't be a jack-off, man. Come on.
Warsaw, what's your damage, man? Really?
What do you...
You have been inconsistent and unreliable the entire time I've known you. Fuck, you question my history? You don't even know about the environment. You don't even know about anything about the playing field. I bet you don't even know how to play chess. Huh? Is a Mega Master even a real title?
Ultra Master.
Oh, get real. Get real.
Mike, Listen, let me at least take you to the train station.
I'm getting my shit and I'm going.
The parking garage is that way. Are you sure there's nothing I can do to convince you, Mike? I mean, like, seriously, I can drive you to the Amtrak station, or I could take you to Michigan City, to the South Shore line, or I could just all the way home.
I'm done, man.
Are you...
This is it.
Seriously? I mean...
See ya.
Okay. Alright, I'll see you around. And here I am at Holland State Park. This is one of many spots along Michigan's long coastline filled with these sandy beaches and sandy dunes. You might be wondering, why is Michigan's coastline like this, but not Chicago's, or not the coastline of Wisconsin? Well, to answer that question, we need to know a little bit about how the Great Lakes were formed. A long time ago, as the Great Lakes receded, they carved U-shaped lakes in the region. These deep U-shaped lakes were where the Great Lakes formed. Originally, the Great Lakes were much higher where they currently are, and that's why you might be able to see arches in various places throughout the Great Lakes region due to that erosion from the water. For example, you might see those up in the Upper Peninsula or at Mackinac Island. The water level lowered significantly before rebounding back as the land sprung back up like a mattress and brought the lakes to around about their current water level today. Throughout this whole process, sediment was deposited on the side of the lakes in what are called moraines. The winds blowing from Wisconsin towards Michigan actually deposited the sands that we see here today, and explains why we don't have sandy beaches in Wisconsin and instead have rocky shores. That's why really the sandy beach area with the dunes starts around about Gary,
and continues all the way up Michigan's coastline. The wind and erosion pushes the sand that is on the beaches into these dunes that actually move slowly over time as the wind pushes them more and more inland. I'm here at the Sleeping Bear Dunes. Here we can actually see some perched dunes in the background here, as opposed to parabolic dunes that the Warren Dunes have. Essentially the only difference is that the sand is deposited on top of pre-existing hills rather than everything being made up of sand here. The wind still is pushing the sand into place, that westerly wind pushing them into place. Unfortunately, due to foot traffic and the wind and erosion from the water, it's actually becoming a much bigger problem that the dunes are moving because of lakefront property and houses and communities being threatened. This is seen in Holland and Muskegon and Grand Haven. And it's a big problem. So they actually closed the dunes down for the fall and winter part of the year to try to prevent some of the additional erosion. And it's why at certain natural areas it'll be closed off to where you can and can't walk to prevent additional erosion. All these little trails all around me are examples of erosion from foot traffic. Here's some erosion from foot traffic right here. Now, over 30-year periods, the Great Lakes the water level actually fluctuates from lower tides to higher tides. Recently, though, we've seen a big upswing in how much and how high the tides are. This upswing has taken place actually over a short amount of time. What's the cause of this? It could be climate change. It could just be a fast natural pattern here. I'm not an expert. But should those houses be flooding? Those houses shouldn't be flooding, you know? That's one place where I think the houses actually shouldn't be flooding or being threatened by the natural environment. I don't know. I wish Mike were here. Fuck. Hey, Mike. Good to see you.
Hey.
I'm glad you were willing to talk.
I figured, it was like one of the few things I could do, right? At least sit down and talk to you.
That money hit your account, by the way.
It did. You did have the money. Sorry.
Hey, I don't blame you, and I probably didn't have the money for more than that week or two. So, anyway, I just wanted to apologize, I guess, again, and just explain that. Well, when I moved to Chicago a few years back, just on a whim, just because I wanted to, I guess, and I thought it'd be fun to start the blog, and when I did, I thought I'd just be someone else, someone who, had been in the area and was someone you could trust and knew a lot, and I thought and it was fun, and then I think I just started taking it too serious, and that really escalated when I here's a fly on you.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, it just really escalated when oh, it's on me. It really escalated when I started the whole road trip video blogging idea. I'm just sorry for wrapping you up in it. I mean, it was fun, but yeah, I'm sorry.
The road trip was a really, really good distraction for everything, basically.
Yeah, me too, I guess.
I didn't have to focus on, like applying at least for a job, getting into schools.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to focus on getting this car to the next museum.
Yeah.
It was fun though.
It was. I enjoyed it, even though it was, we had our ups and downs.
Yeah. You're gonna keep writing, right? At least on the blog?
Yeah, I think so, for fun,
Could use another writer?
Yeah, well, I think that's a great idea. I don't see why not.
But no payments, no patrons,
Yeah.
no memberships.
It's just for
Nothing.
fun.
Just for fun.
Yeah, I think that's smart. I think Tim, though, he might be
Oh yeah.
he might be a little upset that
From
he's
tier 3 down to the tier 1,
Yeah.
and now he's... What about Burnham Planer, though? Your second patron ever.
Wait, was that you? No.
You
no.
You didn't know? I thought you had like a professional distance thing going.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't put it together until just now, I guess.
That's okay. Money back in my wallet anyway.
Well, we do need to pay for website hosting. I got it though. Don't worry about it.
So what do you want to hit first then? What place do we want to go? What do you want to write about?
Well, I've not covered the suburbs a whole lot. Why don't you tell me about this tower, Hoffman Tower?
The Hoffman Tower. Picture it with me, if you will.
All
The
right.
year is 1907. The place is Lyons, Illinois, and James Hoffman Jr. has a dream.